Welcome to a new episode. I was going to go with the transformational architect, but in all reality, let's just go with Ron Garverick Speaks. Ron Garverick Speaks. That's what we're going to call this new show, podcast, whatever. Ron Garverick Speaks. And the reason we're doing Ron Garverick Speaks is a message has been sent out to me to start talking, be proud of who you are, be proud of your namesake, represent your name. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to start representing my name. So I am going to go with now Ron Garverick Speaks for this podcast. I think it's good. I think it's meaningful, and I think it will get a lot of attention. Ron Garverick Speaks. Because in all reality, yes, I'm transforming into who I am today. I'm transforming into a different architect. Now, I still have the Automotive Architect Sales podcast. This is more inspirational. This is more educational. This is more motivational. More than anybody's ever seen. Okay? Because what I'm trying to do here is help people become better in who they are, become a better version of themselves. And that's what it's all about, right? Is being better about who you are. John 16:33 says, in the world you have tribulation, but take heart, I have overcome the world. Before we could go anywhere in our life, you have to know who the real you is. Before you can be able to justify who you are, you must know who you are. You must find the real you. And I've said this before, and you'll find this in my book, Finding the Real You. You will find this in the book, Finding the Real You, of what it takes to be who you are. I'll talk about water, leading a man to water, but I can't make him drink. I will talk about opportunity. I will talk about goals. I will talk about things that get your mind thinking about who you are and what you need to become. But we have to understand early on that we cannot become who we want to be if we don't get out of our own way. We need to justify who we are and where we're going, but we can't do it if we're in our own way. But you also have to have someone that is there for you 100% of the time. And who better else to be in your corner guiding you in that direction than God? And I'm not preaching, I'm just saying things that I've seen in my life, things that I've opened up is because I've allowed God in my life. And I'll be the first to admit, I was like, no, I could do this on my own, but I can't. The faith which you have as your own conviction before God. Happy is he who does not condemn himself in what he approves, which means if you have the conviction against God, before God, you won't be happy and you'll condemn yourself of what he approves. You have to allow yourself to be open to the possibilities that what is happening in your life is not because you did it by yourself. It's not because a significant other helped you get it. It's because God decided he was going to help you. The life that I was living back in the day, the drinking, the womanizing, the being the person that was negative all the time, the drinking, That was not going to get me to where I wanted to be in my life. It was not where the Lord had me put. He let me go down the road that I was going. But when I got tired and when I wanted something more, what did he do? He finally said, Ron, this is the direction I want you to go. In whatever life that we're living, our professional life, we have to let ourselves go and get out of our own way. If it's the automotive business, if it's speaking, if it's in a corporate office, if it's working for the government, if it's working for Coca Cola Corporation, if you want to get promoted, you have to ask the right people, not only inside the corporation or where you work, but you have to ask God. Sometimes he gives you stuff that he don't think you're ready for just yet. He may not give you anything that you were asking for, but that doesn't mean stop asking for it. He will give it to you when he thinks it's time. He will give it to you when he thinks that you are mature enough to take it on. But you got to accept that you can do it. You got to accept that you have to get out of your own way. You have to accept that if he doesn't answer now, he will answer later. And once he answers later, that's when he knows you're ready. That's when he knows that you are available to mature enough to move on to the next place that he has for you. But you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can accomplish anything. You have to have peace within. You have to have patience. You have to have a purpose. You can't just get something and have no purpose for it. And there's going to be a lot of pressure, right? There's going to be a lot of pressure to get what you want. But what do? You handle it the right way and you wait for it to happen. And once it happens, you have to be thankful, but never underestimate what God has for you. Never underestimate what he has planned for you. Once you get out of your own way, things will start happening. But you have to know what your self worth is before you can know what your net worth is. Les Brown says building your feelings of self worth is critical to overcoming your fears. And there's so many people out there today that are scared. They are scared of failing. They are scared of doubt. They are scared of actually getting what they want and feeling guilty about it. Never feel guilty on what you want. Never feel guilty on what you deserve. Never feel guilty on what you worked for. He does not give you things that he doesn't think you deserve. He may give you more than what you asked for. That's because he wants to reward you for doing what you planned on doing. This is something that you have to do. But you have to motivate yourself within. You have to inspire yourself within. You have to believe that whatever comes your way, positive, you deserve, you earned, and you will succeed. Never, never let anybody doubt you. John 5:44. How can you believe when you receive glory from one another and do not seek glory that is from one and only God? How can you believe when you receive the glory from another person? but you don't seek the glory from the one and only God. You want other people to praise you, but you don't praise God. You have to believe. Believe in yourself. Believe that things that are happening for you or happening against you is because of God, because of what he does. So do me a favor before you close your eyes tonight. Say a little prayer. Ask God for help. Ask him for a better life. Ask him to be more financially stable. Ask him for your family to be healthy. Ask him for everything that you've ever wanted. He may not give you that, but he may give you more. That's what we need. Thank you for joining me. This is the all new Ron Garverick Speaks. Ron Garverick Speaks. Don't forget that. This is a great opportunity for every morning when you feel that you need a little pick me up. If you need someone to motivate you in the morning, realize Ron Garverick Speaks. I'll take care of you guys. I appreciate it. Have a great, great day. We couldn't turn